Okay, should be live now. Okay,
বাট আমার ল্যাপটপে এটা কিভাবে স্ট্রিম করবি? আচ্ছা, তোরটাই খালি দেখাবে না? আচ্ছা, একটাই আউটপুট আসবে।
volume.
আচ্ছা, চলে আসছে।
Okay, you're now live.
নাইস।
Okay,
Is anyone watching?
no,
So sad.
but the stream has 3 likes.
The stream has 3 likes. আচ্ছা।
Yeah.
4 watching right now.
Samir Patel. Hi Samir. How are you? Why is the chat not loading here, but in my tab? Arvind, okay. Okay. Your friends have joined.
Nice.
I think.
So
Let me just reload. Okay. Fourth. Hi Shinobi. Cool. Think we are live. Good to go.
yeah, I think it's time you fire up FIFA.
Okay. For whoever's watching, 3 people watching. This is how Arvind and I usually watch, like talk tech. So we thought of sharing the same experience with
Yeah.
all of you guys.
Yes, so this will be a very informal stream where we are going to discuss about the recent WhatsApp privacy update and also play FIFA with each other and probably be frustrated at the same time. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let me do one thing. Send the request first.
Yeah, I'll send.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is the stream?
Did you get?
Yeah, got it. Is the
No,
stream up for you?
but the stream is up, but I'm not seeing FIFA on the
Yeah,
stream.
I'll change that.
Just check.
Okay. All right, there you go. I'll just resize your chat window. Cool. I think that's okay. I hope everything is working.
Yeah.
FIFA.
Hi, Shatabisha. Hi, Barshana. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, FIFA is up and running. I guess it's a good time to get going.
Yep. I really hope my internet delivers, and I hope ES servers don't fuck up like they do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
Oh, I should have capped the game to 60 FPS. I don't know if it will stutter because this.
Le-
So what happens is usually if it is not a multiple of 60, since it is a
yeah.
1080p 60 FPS stream, it might stutter because it won't catch the middle FPS. But let's see. If it stutters a
So
lot
do you want?
on the stream, I have it on in front of me. So if it stutters a lot, then our next game maybe will
Okay.
change it to
Okay. Sure.
60 FPS. Meghna Sen Kutta.
Sure.
Okay, I guess all of your friends are joining in. None of my viewers are joining in. Sad life.
Yes.
Okay, why isn't the controller working?
Yes. Start off with the excuses.
Okay, Koprobo is in.
So
Yes, it's on.
is it working?
Seems to be working.
I think it's stuttering up. It's stuttering a bit,
On the, I think that's the
but I
internet.
think it's fine. Yeah, might be, but overall it's fine.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit less FPS definitely because of the CPU being up with the stream.
Okay. So Shreyas, did you accept the WhatsApp terms,
No, not yet.
the latest
I
terms?
still haven't.
Are you planning to?
I don't
Are
want
you
to.
planning to?
For
First goal by the golden boy Marcus Rashford.
no, I'm not planning to. I'm, but the thing is that there are so many people who won't be joining in. Like simple things, like sometimes people ask for their location. Somebody who's delivering something at my place or something. They will ask for WhatsApp.
Yes,
I don't think I can ask them, oh, join Signal or something else just for delivering me something. It will be my loss more than theirs.
that's true. I think there are so many people right now using the platform that it's kind of our loss. Like it's really convenient. So, but talking about the alternatives that we have right now, like people mostly have talked about Signal and Telegram. So I guess you're on both platforms.
Yes, I am. Thanks to you.
Yes, but when in the last month, like a month before this update came, I had only two contacts on WhatsApp. Right now I
Signal, you
have
mean?
20 plus. Sorry, I mean Signal. Yeah, right now I have like more than 20 plus uh, contacts who have joined Signal, but ultimately I end up talking to the two people I originally talked to. Apart maybe one or two more people joining in, like apart from that people are actually not using Signal, like they're just signing up. Like I read a post recently that like Signal is like that gym membership that you have, right, but you never actually use that.
Yeah, I guess that's a very relatable one. My God.
Yeah.
And most people are doing the same. Like, to be actually honest, like I feel like my parents are trying. They're actually at least texting me on Signal. So,
That's nice.
so that's a good thing I feel. But I don't feel like most people will. It's like learning a new language. Like, why would you if everybody's talking in some language?
Not just that, some of my colleagues who have signed up on Signal have outright stated that the Signal's performance or animations are not at par with WhatsApp. Like they are still comfortable with Telegram because of how smooth that is, but
Yeah.
they are still
Feature
wary about
and UI
WhatsApp.
wise, I prefer Telegram any day because it's first of all it's very feature rich. That's the huge
True,
plus. The only caveat there is, yeah, you have to voluntarily sign up for a end-to-end encrypted chat.
true.
So if I feel like Telegram has a huge opportunity here, if they just change that part, I feel Telegram is a no-brainer after that.
And I don't think they will. They have that, like they have this model, with this business model for a long time. I'm not sure they're going to change.
Yes.
Things are getting spicy.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Literally, none of my viewers are here. Everyone in the chat, apart from maybe Shinobi, yeah, and Samir. Everybody is, I'm sure, what you know.
Yeah. Maybe I should start a channel.
High time, I believe.
Yeah. So my family has joined Telegram, but I have not seen them use it, like apart barring the first day where they sent some links, and that's it. Like apart from that day, we have not used Telegram since. We have only used WhatsApp, and also WhatsApp has become such a common term. People don't, as you said, I think in the past, like people don't usually say that, oh, text me anymore, text me this. People say WhatsApp me this, WhatsApp me that,
Hmm.
and that has really replaced texting. So it's going to be really hard to convert people, especially in India, to do that, since so many of our day-to-day conversations take place over there. Like even if I convince my parents to join WhatsApp, I'm pretty sure they are not trying to convince other people to join.
Yeah.
Like
Most people don't
sorry.
understand the degree, like what is actually going on. And also, one more thing, I just like learned on one more thing that there is another way which WhatsApp was already doing it. Just they gave an option which was hidden deep in the settings for years and nobody cared about it
Okay.
or opted out from it. So that's the only difference. Like possibly what we are expecting from this, change. Oh my God, you can literally. Okay, I hope you're not watching the stream and watching the match. Anyway, there's a delay, so you can't understand what I'm. Ooh.
Oh, close one.
You can see the replay in the stream. 5 second delay.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
So yeah, I mean, like the thing was already hidden in the settings. Yeah, and before only after the acquisition of WhatsApp, Facebook already did this once. But the thing was that they did not put out such a public notice, and that's why the outrage was not there. Beautiful.
The what the fuck? Why didn't they have saved that? That should have been saved.
So a lot of people are already into kind of into this what they are stating, um,
Yeah,
but they are unaware
yeah.
and now they're outraged because most people around them are probably. So that's also a conflicting thing. But yeah, did you see the recent stories put up on WhatsApp? Like I just saw it yesterday,
Yes.
and it was
And not just the stories, they had full page ads on newspapers as well. They're trying pretty hard to convince people not to leave the platform. So, oh, that was close.
dude, what
So
happened to
they're
your
trying.
camera?
What happened?
Okay, wait, I have to. Okay, after this match, I have to reset. Your thing has suddenly gained resolution, so your face is cut off.
Oh,
I set it
damn.
according.
So now your followers are not going to be able to see my pretty face.
No, unfortunately.
Shame. Such shame. There goes most of your viewership.
Yeah. So, okay, what you understand since you are in, the domain of work which involves such things like, permissions of people's devices and stuff via various apps you develop. Oh.
Good save.
What's your understanding of this update? Because a lot of people don't understand it completely. They just hear people talk about it and they talk about it as well.
See, I think when WhatsApp says that their chats are secure, that's true. Their chats are secure.
Hmm.
It's not there's no concern about the chats being not being secure or chat data being sold exclusively like by via plain text or anything. Like that's not being done.
Hmm.
Like that would be highly suspicious. So that's not being done definitely. More people are like the main concern is being the kind of metadata that they are collecting or
Exactly.
metadata. Yeah, so metadata is basically data about data. Like what there are a lot of other things that they are trying. They take like for example their contacts. So what's there's a particular terminology that they use. Like if you read their terms and conditions, you'll see that when they mention the stuff about contacts
Hmm.
um, or any other things, there are certain items that they say that this is not shared to WhatsApp or even Facebook group of companies. But there are stuff about location or contacts that are like that particular clause is not there. Well, like they don't mention they say that they are not sharing with WhatsApp or they're not storing in the servers, but they don't specifically mention that they're not sharing it with Facebook group of companies. I think there's some clause like that. Number one. Number two is that oh shit, here's the pass. Yeah. Uh, Number two is that uh, I'm pretty sure they've already started doing all of these things, and if they just have delayed the uh, timeline where from when they are not going to allow users to commit to the platform.
Hmm.
So I'm like that is going to be hard to ignore as well. Like, are you seeing those pop-ups anymore? Like, I have stopped seeing the privacy pop-ups on my app. Like, I saw them on couple of days after the update came, but after that, I have not. I'm yet to see them. So I'm not sure like whether I have to accept them or whether I'm not getting the place where I can accept them again.
Hmm.
So, so I'm not sure how they are playing that out. But considering the kind of hype that Signal and Telegram had, I think many people did try it, and at least it did spark a conversation. It did spark certain debates, and it became there was a lot of media hype talking about privacy. At least that's a good step forward.
Hmm.
And also, I think this also brings into question, like, the Indian government has questioned WhatsApp over why, like, they're not doing this in the EU. Okay, this is
Exactly,
they're
they
doing
can't.
this in India.
They can't in the EU
Yes,
because of their regulations. So they can't even
yes.
give this
So
option to them.
yes, so what they are asking for is why not have a similar data privacy law in India? So I don't know what kind of data, and the parliament has answered probably that like they need some time to come up with some such laws. But even if they do, I'm pretty sure there are going to be some clauses and
Loopholes.
all, considering, yes, considering how close Facebook has worked with the current government, or how,
They're
there,
invested in Indian companies as well, to be honest, and
yes,
big Indian companies.
yes, damn, good clearance. I'm losing, right? Okay, I need to step up. I need to win this match, or at least draw, because otherwise the season is over and then the next season starts.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm 6 points behind this season.
Oh. So, okay. So, another thing I read interestingly is that what happens in the Telegram chats where you don't accept, like, where you don't have the end-to-end, like, it's not the secret chat, which is end-to-end
Yes,
encrypted. Like, what all goes to the servers or is probably accessible? That is the question next.
that's true. And I don't think Telegram has also been quite open about like what they do with the chat, since none of it's encrypted. Like, although the secret chats are completely encrypted, like they are just there. Come on, come on, come on.
Say,
Fuck.
change. Yeah. I feel like the thing is that I feel most of the outrage, at least in the among the tech community and people who are enthusiasts, let's say, is because we know the shady, we are aware about the shady past of Facebook mostly.
True.
So that's the
And
concern.
also, yeah, and also one more thing that people are forgetting is that for many of us, there are a lot of work chats that are present on WhatsApp as well. Like moving from away from WhatsApp would mean like moving away from all of your work related conversations as well. Many companies in India, I don't know about other countries, but I know my friends who have their work chats on WhatsApp instead of something like Slack or anything.
True.
So it's going to be difficult to replace that entirely. Like, it's not even their personal decision right now to even leave the chat. So
Hmm. Okay, but the thing is that in work chats, if people like, I feel like companies should also say, because I feel like if your company probably, you know, says that, okay, we can't use WhatsApp for any group chat, company related or professional discussion, then that
yeah,
will actually move away a huge section of the people, which might threaten, Facebook as a whole to look at this differently. So,
true, but that number has to be quite large. Like, it's
see, for a company just to say that, okay, this will be invalid from
oh
tomorrow is not a huge deal. Okay, they just have to make sure they're, and most big companies, at least tech companies or IT companies, actually have their own, they don't communicate on WhatsApp. They have some form or the other of, oh, damn,
oh
good call. They have some form or
come
the
on,
other of, let's say a chat of which works on their phone as well. So another
yeah,
thing mentioned over here by Pandan I can see is that students and professors, and they prefer WhatsApp definitely, and let's face it, the use of notebooks and textbooks have decreased a lot.
True.
And
And
lazy people like me at least used to get notes from others. So the costlier method was obviously getting a Xerox. But uh,
also, like I have seen like WhatsApp, even WhatsApp calls runs really well on low data, or even if you have 2G on your phone. Like it's not just easy. Like people, like when the examinations were going on this year, throughout like online examinations that were going on,
mhm.
I've read accounts of people from Jammu and Kashmir who were just studying via WhatsApp because that was the only thing that they had that could work properly on 2G. I doubt Signal has that kind of performance.
Yeah, the only I felt like Telegram. We have discussed this before. Telegram was the call quality was significantly better, I felt. Uh,
True.
Given that we ha all obviously we have good enough internet, but yeah, given the same internet we use for our other calls, we had switched to WhatsApp a couple of times, and we both realized that okay, the quality on Telegram calls is extremely better.
True. What the fuck? Come on,
Oh,
no. Yes.
oh,
Close, close. No, no, no. Yes. Fuck.
oh my God.
Come on, come on, come on. What?
Offside or
Offside?
okay. Shit. Still time left. No man, come on. It
Penalty! Come on, yes!
shit.
What better way to sum up this match than a dodgy Bruno penalty at the end of it? I wish that is how United played against Liverpool. So, are you able to see where I'm
No,
going to
no,
score?
I can't see. Only my screen is being casted. You can probably see, but oh man, come on. But still, I mean, in my case also, you will see it in a delay on stream. Hey, Robin, thanks for joining. Okay, let's go through the chat. It's been a while. Everybody's
Yeah,
raving
sure.
about you. Arvind for PM, it seems. Distracting Svensson winning the match. Nice tactics. Okay. Uh, Hi, Madhav. Thanks for joining. What else? Avijan says the only place where Bayern will be defeated by United is in Arvind's dreams.
Yes, right.
Oh man, shit.
See, I'm not going to talk about people coming like who supports small clubs like Chelsea. So, and let's not make this personal anymore.
Bad tackle. Yes, Robin, bad tackle. Okay, let's finish the match. And then I will fix your
Yeah, I
video
think.
and then we'll get back to the
Yeah,
next
sure.
match. Because if I exit,
Yeah,
I
sure.
will get a -3 goal difference for nothing.
This was an extremely close match. Good start.
Yeah, good match to start with. Okay, so you were saying about the metadata, right? Because a lot of people are saying that, okay, the chats are encrypted. So what's the problem?
Yes, so the problem is being a problem being that they are getting your contacts and not your contacts, and they know where you are going. They have because when they say they are not collecting location, that's kind of incorrect because they're collecting a very coarse location or like a very okay. Just hold on, my game exited. Okay, I'm going to restart the game.
All right, I will fix your video. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So as I was saying, they take a very like location of your city at least, or a very vague area of where you're chatting
Hmm.
from, where when you're coming online, when you're going offline, who you're talking to, and also right now we have WhatsApp payments coming up as well,
Yeah.
where you'll be able to share your payment information, and also who you're paying, how much you're paying, the businesses that you interact with. Like that is a huge amount of data. Like I get it, it's convenient to do so, but you guys are always already doing that. Like India, we have UPI, so you're already doing that using phone pay and GPay. Like now imagine having that kind of entire experience in one app. And like this is very similar to what WeChat does in China. And the thing about having all the other services in one huge giant app is that yes, it's definitely convenient, but all your data goes to a very limited amount of companies, and they literally decide what you can share, what you can do. And it's a very dangerous amount of power that we are giving it to these tech companies.
Hmm.
So it's like right now, like it's true, like the one of the most common arguments that I have seen that usually come up is my data doesn't matter, or I'm not that important enough to, you know, to be considered a threat or something like that. To all those people I say, just keep your camera open for the entire day and live stream whatever you're doing throughout the entire day in YouTube, and have random people watch that. I'm not saying that having what chatting on WhatsApp is equivalent to that, but giving all your lives data to very limited amount of companies where they have a very very dodgy past of privacy concerns,
Hmm.
like that's kind of dangerous.
It's
So
just that you don't have any control once it's gone. That's the scary part, right?
true, like we don't have any control. And also one thing about the encryption that WhatsApp uses, like WhatsApp is also raving about that it uses signals encryption, which is the best in the market right now. It's true. But the reason why Telegram secret chats or WhatsApp signals chats are more secure is because the encryption keys are stored on the device. For WhatsApp, the encryption keys are not technically always stored on the device. So chats are also temporarily stored on WhatsApp servers, and that's a very dangerous thing as well.
Hmm.
So see, I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm not trying to say that, oh, we are going to be like doomsday is going to happen if we all start like keep on using WhatsApp. But giving all your lives data to a company like Facebook is not a very wise call. Come on. Yes.
Do you have
Oh
anything? Do
fuck.
you think that, okay, I feel like it's about time to understand what this data could lead to. Basically, companies want to make more money. Let's get that right.
True.
Okay, and
Company
oh, that
not
bad.
not only companies want to make more money. Like imagine, like recently we saw that Reliance made a partnership with Facebook.
Hmm.
Okay, and we also saw that GeoMart app is going to be integrated. Like in within the next 6 months, like within this year, you are going to see the GeoMart app being integrated
Into
inside the
WhatsApp.
into WhatsApp.
Hmm.
True. So that basically, just imagine having the entire user base of WhatsApp. That basically almost kills every other competitor that everyone has.
Oh,
So it's also kind of very anti-competitive as well to have that kind of market share. Like similarly what Google has also done in the past, Amazon has done in the past, and also Facebook has done in the past. Like they buy up these small companies and then they close them.
that's
Like
like,
right now, like
you know, it's
or then they outright acquire them and there is no out competitor. Like right now, you don't have a good competitor to Google Maps. You just don't.
Google.
Like Waze was there, but then it was acquired by Google.
Here is
And
there, but that's not that great.
yeah, not only, and I have seen some people also go for OpenStreetMaps. Apple Maps is still a considered competition, but I doubt, like it's there for, like it's good for, like I probably it's good for urban navigation. But I am not sure about how many people use Apple Maps over Google Maps.
Depends when
So
Apple
I'm
decides
not
not to use Google Maps for themselves. It literally depends on that.
true.
And once it becomes
Yeah,
good enough and Apple finds the confidence to do so, they can easily do it because it's just like they did you a favor by allowing you to change the default browser. Like, And it
True.
was a favor. I can't
No,
say
but
anything else because it's as simple as that.
oh, come on, close.
So
I really can't like I really can't get back to the days of like when we did not have Bruno Fernandes in our team. That man has been such a blessing. Like it's absolutely unreal. Like the kind of impact he has had on our team.
that's very true. I think the best thing after Ferguson leaving was this.
True.
So many next Ronaldos came and went.
We don't need. Yeah, but he's not a Ronaldo replacement. But it's good.
I mean, like in terms of impact. What the hell?
Oh yeah. Yes.
All right. Hi Anmol.
My
Hi.
screen went white. Just hold on. My screen went white.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Connection loss.
My game just quit.
Yeah, you quit.
Yeah, but I did not quit exactly. Something went wrong.
Okay. Many people argue that data is already being sent to Google services. By whom, Pandan? I'm not sure.
No, yeah, I think what Spandan is trying to say is also a valid point. Like you are already sending a huge amount, like more, like you're sending more of your data to Google than Facebook. That's true,
Uh,
but
you no points were deducted by the way. You're still in the
that's
season.
fine. Oh, thank you, EA. Yeah. So yeah, we are sending a huge amount of data to Google as well, but and also as like one thing that people must remember that Google is first an ad company and then a tech company.
Hmm.
So Google is also sharing your data to everyone, and Google has far more valuable data than Facebook
Hmm.
does.
Definitely.
It is just that with Google, most of us don't have that option. Just hold on, I don't think the game started. I don't know why the game ended though, like because everything was fine. Like suddenly it went white after the goal and it ended.
Did you press
Is
Windows
it?
key?
No. I did not press anything.
I sent you an invite.
Just yeah, it's game news loading. Just hold on.
Cool. So yeah.
Yeah, but with Google's, as I was saying, so but with Google services, what option do you actually have? You installing custom ROMs, not installing Google apps over there. Like I have tried that in the past. In my college days, I did that a lot,
Hmm.
and initially it was still workable, but after a while it really became inconvenient, and I could not travel without Google Maps, without Uber, without GPay, and then like I need these apps, like I need G like apart from that, like it's very difficult to work, like GPay does not like, and also like how many people have the time to actually do all these things. Like after a while you just give up of just trying to save it, trying to do that. Like Google, one thing that Google does is offer a lot of services that are valuable on a
In
day-to-day
return.
basis.
Yeah.
True, but apart from having a business appeal, like for people who are trying to advertise or have a social media presence, I don't see how Facebook adds any value. But on the other hand, that being said, uh, Facebook's tech is top notch. As I think so far, what we have spoken about WhatsApp, their tech is definitely top notch. We cannot say a word against their tech. Number one, yes, ethically or the way they implement it might be wrong,
Hmm.
but their tech is top notch. My day to day earnings are based on like Facebook's tech. I mostly develop in React and React Native. So their tech team is superb,
Hmm.
like the kind of stuff that they build. So I think that contribution cannot be ignored, the way they have driven the app and the web. So that contribution definitely cannot be ignored. But that being said, on a social basis or on a day-to-day basis, tomorrow if Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp did not exist, uh, yes, many businesses might be shut down, but they can have start building presence on other platforms. Tomorrow, if Google services go down, probably huge economies will fall down. Like we are so badly dependent. I still remember. I think when did Google search stop working?
Yeah,
And sometime this
yeah,
year.
yeah. Not this year, last year. Oh my God,
Oh ho,
how did that
ho.
happen? Looked like a
I
glitch.
chipped.
Did you chip on the
No,
head?
I chipped. I did not realize he was going to head the ball. I thought he was going to chip with his like leg. Like he literally chipped with his head.
Oh shit. I almost did a goal line clearance also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Google services
I
did
re
go down somewhere around December only
Okay.
for like half an hour, 45 minutes,
Yes.
and that was like
And yeah,
you only.
yeah,
So
and
your company uses G Suite for their day-to-day work stuff,
yes,
and you were only safe.
yes.
That literally work halted for a while.
Yeah, and not just my company. Many companies use it for day-to-day basis.
Oh my God.
I wish Marshall could finish like that in real life. But it takes like you have to create 10 chances for him to score one. Like I don't know, like I don't realize like what's wrong with him. Like maybe it's a confidence thing because he usually scores really good goals. Like his finishing is one of the best in the club. Recently it has been absolutely shit. Like he has missed absolute sitters, and that has cost us games like against PSG.
Yeah.
I really don't like United would have qualified for the round of 16 if Marshall had just scored that goal.
Hmm.
That was an open miss. Damn.
Yeah, so one thing I wanted to really say is that, in the WhatsApp thing, they say that the encryption, and as you mentioned, I didn't know about the encryption that it actually does not happen locally and it happens on the cloud for a while. So that really changes a lot of stuff. Like even if they use signals technique, it doesn't matter. Problem is with it being on the cloud.
Yes. Also, we should look into Facebook's, like, I'm not going to conspiracy theories, but we should look into Facebook's and Google's investors as well. Like, when you see that CIA has invested so much of money into Facebook and Google, you will start to question a lot of stuff that they do in the back end.
Mhm.
Like, but honestly, like let's talk about the future now. We have discussed about how WhatsApp impacts us on a day-to-day basis. We have discussed about the alternatives. But what do people do now? Like, I really don't see myself, like, I still haven't accepted the terms, but I don't see myself quitting WhatsApp. Like, I can't. One of my work group is there on WhatsApp. Like, my parents, like, most of my family members and everyone, like, 90% of the people I talk to are on WhatsApp. And, like, honestly, the only person I talk to on Telegram is just you right now. And also like Signal, yes, definitely one or two people, but that's it. I'll have all the apps installed on my phone, but I doubt most people are going to leave WhatsApp. And also one certain very small things that I have been noticing, like I think people notice that every day, but when you consciously think about it, whenever you try to share any link from any app, the first option that usually comes up is WhatsApp.
No, that is because of recent used
And
ones on Android. It's not, I checked that because
that
for me, a lot of times it's Telegram because I send it to you.
Yeah, that's fine. But for most people, they are used to seeing WhatsApp. To make that switch or to make Signal or Telegram come up as the recently used, they are going to have to actively use the platform. And that's not going to happen anytime soon. Good tackle.
I feel like, I mean, this has to be mandated by a higher authority, and in this case, the government, unfortunately, which we have to rely on, or companies, as I said. If just companies straight up say that, okay, we won't use group chats on WhatsApp, no matter what. You have to switch to Signal or Telegram or whatever, and here's a link. Join it by so and so time or gone. Because downloading an app and getting your work texts over there is a huge thing. at least for the urban population who are working, etc. Be it whatever company, because it doesn't cost you anything. So that's the only thing, right? WhatsApp started becoming popular because it didn't cost. Oh, off. No, shit.
No.
So yeah, I mean, WhatsApp started because if you remember, like in the early days, like at least the first time I got an Android phone, they used to say like after a year you would have to pay, I think, $10 per year or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
So it was a straight up subscription, but they never ended up charging it, at least
Yes.
the time I used it.
Yes, because initially also there was no encryption. Pretty much you never know what they did with all the chat data that they had. Like encryption was introduced a lot later.
Hmm. So
Come on.
now at least people literally don't have a reason not to switch if everybody does. And in the maximum cases, the masses are the work chats or let's say even schools if they mandate it. What will you do?
True. But then that is a very large conscious effort that you're asking for from a like a very diverse group of people. It's difficult to bring, like, I don't think people care enough about this thing to be actually so united about
I
it.
know, like I'll give you an example. Like for example, I remember when my cook used to come so that he does not wake me up early in the morning. I used to WhatsApp him in the night only walk to make the next day. Okay, otherwise he used to knock and wake me up. So right now I'm just thinking like if it I do have a cook, how do I make him or her or anyone like that convert to Signal, just for me?
You can't.
Yeah. I mean they won't understand it probably, and they won't because all the people they know will be on WhatsApp. So the switch is very hard. I mean, I read this tweet by Kunal Shah actually. He said like WhatsApp is changing from WhatsApp is like, learning another language. Nobody would want to if everybody is speaking one. Like we speak English
True.
because a lot of world population speaks English and even our Indian population speaks English. Otherwise, what reason do we have to, speak English?
Damn.
Shit,
Wrong pass.
I was gonna shoot. So it's something like that. Like if everybody is there, you can't do anything sitting on Signal.
True.
Shrish, Pandan is asking about your setup config.
About like mine or
Yes,
yours?
yours. Thing.
Or mine? Oh, okay. So it's a very old laptop that I have. It's i5 6th gen. I've added some RAM, 12 gigs of RAM, and it's running on a, like, I replaced the SSD with an SSD. So that's why you're seeing such smooth performance. But I'm planning to get a new PC or a laptop this year, and I'm pretty sure Shreyas is going to help that out with me.
Yeah, hopefully a PC.
Yeah,
And
hope. Yeah, hopefully.
also, you were like changing the topic a bit. You are soon gonna get your hands on an M1 MacBook. Like, what are your expectations? Oh man.
Yeah. So my expectations are the keyboard is going to be bearable. Like it's not going to feel like I'm like initially when I started off with the 2019 MacBook Air, it was okay. Like I did not understand the keyboard concerns much. I liked it. But after a while, when I started using it on a daily basis for hours on the end, it really started like sometimes it does pain my finger to use that, and it's difficult. Come on. Oh. So number one, that. Number two is the performance. The performance initially, as expected from a MacBook, was really good. Everything was smooth. Everything like ran perfectly fine. But like as a developer, every day I have to run these apps: VS Code, Xcode, sometimes Adobe XD or Sketch, and Slack, Chrome. and sometimes even Firefox as if I'm working on the web.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine all of these apps running on Intel i5 8 Gen. Like I expected, certainly expected better performance from i5 8 Gen. The problem is it heats up so
It
much. It heats
throttles.
up so like I have a program that calculates the kind of temperature that it reaches. In summer months, it almost reached 85 to 90 degrees Celsius constantly. Like that was not the peak. Like that was the constant temperature that I had to
Oh
face.
my God.
I guess Martial's finishing is better than
This
Lewandowski's.
was Kimmich.
Oh,
It hit
then it
straight
makes
at the
sense.
keeper, but still, I.
He should have chipped. So yeah, so the performance on the Mac, like it's okay right now, but I'm really facing a lot of problems with the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
And also, when I have all of these apps opened up, it becomes really difficult to even work. So I'm hoping the M1 Mac will be good. But certainly the virtualization apps, like any apps dealing with virtualization, they have not been updated properly. I'm not sure. Like when they came out, it was certainly not updated. I'm not sure what's the current scenario because Docker wasn't working for those who are working with Docker, or even the Android emulator was having some bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So it was not running properly. So anything that involves virtualization, there's a problem with that. Okay, here comes a Bruno special. Oh, it's out. Sad.
Okay.
Yes. So, but overall, I like macOS. Honestly, macOS experience has been much better than Windows, and it's really good. It's very similar to Ubuntu, and if I have to talk about the pros, definitely the display. The display is really good. The sound, the battery, like all of these are extremely good for a laptop that size. Like it's insane.
I think the one thing you will definitely notice is a increase in battery life on the new.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah. Do you want me to record an unboxing video for? I guess it's already unboxed actually, so I can't unbox it
Oh,
anymore.
it's okay. No, I don't think that's required, but yeah, thanks. The thing is that M1, I think in some ways Apple will try to find an alternative and stop all the virtualization and charge you for it eventually.
No, I don't think that will happen. Like if they do, they are going to create a lot of problems in the developer community. I don't see that happening. Like they have to support it.
What
Like
if they come up with an
insane amount of
alternative, like for themselves, which is paid?
they and problem is not that. Problem is the apps that run on these OSs. They have to then they will suffer, and in return, because they are suffering, we'll suffer. So I don't think they are going to remove the virtualization techniques that they have. That's not possible. Like I've seen Android, like Android Studio already coming up. Oh, offside. I've seen Android Studio coming up with their own, like they are providing it in a future update. I have to check whether it's already there for the M1 Mac, like proper support for Android emulators. So I'll have to check that. But the support is coming. It's going to take some time.
All right. So, oh my God, how
Oh,
many will I miss? So the only thing I used to like, I was telling you that day as well. Apple is great. I mean, I like it. Not all of it, but a lot of it.
damn! What?
But a lot of it, I like it. For me, it's like I love iPhone hardware, but I hate the software, like the OS. And I like Mac OS, apart from the fact that I can't play games, but that's okay. Maybe on the long run, after 20 years, maybe I won't care about that. And I'll probably just get a
True.
console to play games, maybe. Okay, but the thing is that MacBook hardware was like they just designed it so poorly. No matter what people say, it looks good and all that crap. It doesn't matter to me if it doesn't do what it's supposed to do well enough. Like basic things like typing, like that is just unacceptable, man.
Not just. typing, like they removed so many important ports. Like the lack of ports is absolutely astonishing. Like the last MacBook Pro, like the one before the M1 Mac, had 4 ports. This one,
Oh my
oh,
God.
so let me bring on Greenwood. Okay, but the new one has only two. Like
Yeah, that was on
that's
the
not the
only
way
on the
to.
16. Yeah, but the 10th gen Intel did have, yeah, 13-inch also probably had four Thunderbolt. Also, that's very close by. You can't put every size of.
Damn. Oh no. Yeah, that's true, but
I
still,
mean, see,
like,
ports are a secondary thing, okay? I understand that some people just need a thin and light to get their daily work done. But if I'm writing a simple thing like email on a 1 lakh rupee laptop and not able to do so properly, like what the hell? Get the basics right. That's the thing. And it's not just about the keyboard being bad, okay? They literally cleared their inventory over the course of 4 or 5 years, and they made their
hmm,
customers suffered willingly. Keyboard repair
true.
program was another example that it sucked. Like
True, like from 2015 to 2000, like 16 to 19, that experience has, or to 20, I would say, the experience has been really bad. Now, I think they brought out new keys in
2019
early
and
2000.
19 end was when the
Yes,
MacBook
yes, yes,
16 came out, MacBook Pro 16. That had the new Magic
yes,
Keyboard, and then the rest came out in 2020.
true,
So that's what bugs me. Like I don't mind the other things. I'm like it's like the same thing, okay? It's like you hand it over to Apple and then you don't know what's going to happen with it.
true.
I buy a MacBook, I buy an
Also,
iPhone, the next one sucks. If my current one gets damaged in any way, I am too broke to buy a new the repair costs almost as much as a new one, so I'll probably buy the new one.
true. So to win, I have to win by 7 goals.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this, guys. You're going to witness some history. You're going to witness history tonight, where United defeats Bayern by 7 goals.
For Shree's point for a match. Okay. I guess there are just three people watching now. So yeah, history will be
Hi,
witnessed by a
hi
lot
to
of people.
hi to everyone watching. You're going to witness something special right now. So I'm going to change my lineup a bit to make it a bit more attacking.
Mhm.
Okay, let's begin. Come on. So I see you're wearing the OnePlus band. So when can we expect the full review?
Should be out by next weekend. So the only part which is left is
Nice.
comparing, trying to measure the accuracy of it. Yeah, so I need to compare it with my existing smartwatch, which is almost close to very accurate. But yeah, initial
Okay.
impressions, like I saw the people who got the review units, those videos, the media. Um,
Yes.
they said that, things like the sleep tracking on all was, very inaccurate. I'm not saying it's 100% accurate or 99% accurate, but it's not completely inaccurate. I can say that much anymore after updates. So I got a couple of updates, one on the app and one on the watch itself, band itself. So that way I feel like, okay, one major thing is gone. And another thing was that pairing issue was solved by the app update anyway, which I just got when I got the band. So overall, it's okay.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm definitely not a smart band person. this is probably going to be my last Pandan ever, unless I get one to review or probably buy it because it's too cheap. But yeah, I guess it's just convincing a lot of people that, oh, you're working out at a very cheap price, nothing else. I mean, I just can't trust this man. Oh my God. Oh, so that's what, like, and another extremely annoying thing. So if you keep Bluetooth on, you get notifications on the band, okay? And you can keep
Okay.
uh, haptics on to know, and it buzzes and all that stuff. Cool. But you have zero control on what notifications you can stop on the band. So
Oh,
literally every Twitter like, Instagram like
come
buzzes my
on.
band.
Six. Damn.
6 more to go, unless you concede.
Six more to go. Come on, guys. Six more to go. You can do this.
So that's like super annoying. Like at least give me an option. Another thing, I use the Google Messages app. So the
Hmm.
SMS I never get. Okay, a notification on the band. I believe that's because, oh my God, are you serious? So SMS probably I don't get because I don't use the OnePlus messaging app.
Hmm.
So these are just annoying things, man. Like I'm okay. I know I'm paying a lot less, but I personally am just not okay with all this.
What the fuck?
That was a beautiful goal. There's an amazing header from that angle. Oh, no
I
chance
thought
there. Yeah.
I thought that'll I thought that will be cleared.
I thought he would hit it outside. Like it can't be that on target.
Yeah, Daniel James was marking him, so there was no
And then my
chance.
Pisaka bashed into the hair and Daniel James.
True.
Okay, 7 more goals to go again. Oh, yeah,
Oh, it was very close.
yeah. So that's my story with Apple. Like I just can't. Okay. The only reason I tweeted this out as well. I there is no denying their video performance is like just top notch. Okay, like probably if I don't buy a new camera for YouTube also, I can probably ditch my camera and just record on the iPhone. A lot of people do, like on their top-down shots, they use their iPhones. I've seen it. And if you don't tell me, even it would be very difficult to point out. Like unless you get things like those depth of like those background blurs and all, if you want, yeah, there it will be obvious. But in something like a flat lay where literally uh, there's just one surface and nothing is out or in of focus, it doesn't matter. You won't really get to know if the lighting is good. So those are things. That is probably one thing why I would get an iPhone. And I tweeted this out, but I won't get it like spending my own hard-earned money, and neither will I settle for one of those cheap ass iPhone SE and all that. That is like just a slap across the face to many of people, I feel. At least to me, it would be. I know a lot of people would probably appreciate it, but I definitely won't.
Okay, 8 goals now. Come on.
What are you going to change now, only?
Now I'm going to change the formation a bit. Ah,
Drink some iced tea. I think this is the first time I have scored so many goals in these 3 games via crosses.
true.
Usually my crosses just don't work out. for some reason. I guess it's the new controller as well. Oh my god. Oh god.
Come on, it's back to 7 goals. I think it's still possible. Like I have 60 more minutes.
But you have to make sure you don't concede. Like then it will be really short on time.
Yeah.
I guess you can play ultra defensive and just counter because I'll be attacking. I don't have any fear.
I don't agree with Mourinho ball. Oh, what a tackle!
And Bisaka. That's oh
Foul.
my god.
Yes.
Hmm. Oh,
What the fuck? Should have scored this.
oh man.
Damn, this might be costly. Should have scored this one. Come on, come on. Nice. Come on, fucking run. Yes, come on, go.
Important touch.
Is Pogba playing for the other team? No, Pogba has been in some seriously good form lately in real life. He scored another banger in the last match.
Which one? Fulham match.
Yep. Come on. What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. I want.
Was
Is that an
offside
offside
anyway.
or foul? I meant to turn, but then I did not press both the keys at the same
It's
time.
time to get a controller.
Yeah.
Shoot, man.
Come on, Bruno.
Yeah, shoot, Polly.
Not foul.
Just hold on one second. I'll just
Yeah, sure.
get something done.
So, how many people are actually watching right now?
Still the same three.
Damn. To everyone who is watching, thank you so much. This means a lot because this is my first stream where I'm playing. This is like Shreyas has done this in the past. I've never done this, so it's the first time for me and feels good. Okay, should I go for it?
More people actually upgrade FIFA annually. Me and Arvind were planning on it because FIFA was having initially a loyalty discount of 30%. Now it's going for exactly 50% off. Uh, then we
Yeah.
decided, nah, not worth it because the same bugs. Also, I thought that FIFA, as you mentioned, FIFA RTX should be done at least in the next edition, FIFA 22. I really hope that there is RTX because how much do you have to put in such a stagnant game? Like everything is fixed over here apart from the players.
Like whatever they bring out in new version, that can just be a game update. Honestly, it's you don't need to buy it every year.
Yeah,
That wasn't a corner. Thought that was a
I
corner.
guess took the last touch. Yeah, I mean, it's like, not supporting your phones to make your people buy new phones.
Yes.
By the way, I'm using the Pixel XL as my front, like camera. Pixel XL front camera is my camera.
So did you purchase that?
No, no, I just got it. Actually,
Yes.
um, okay, good call. So this is a loaner phone. So what happened is my Pixel 4a was facing a lot of update problems. Like update wasn't just happening after various
Hmm.
resolve in the forum also. So basically, I had to reflash the whole OS, but I didn't want to risk it and do it because sometimes you can brick your phone. So I just asked Google that, okay, this is your problem, your shit, fix it. And actually, their support is really nice.
In India?
Yeah,
Like
I
from
mean, like
okay.
you can reach out to them on call or chat easily. Oh, beautiful. You can reach out to them on
Okay.
call or chat. They respond very like promptly. They respond very nicely. And the thing is, I thought of making a video on this as well because a lot of people bought the Pixel 4a this time, especially given the price.
Hmm.
And finally, it was in
So,
stock also for a long time.
okay. So how has been the performance holding up? Like any issues?
No issues. Like it's like day one only. Obviously, right now I'm not using it. Oh, you're talking about the Pixel XL.
No, the 4A.
4a has been good. Like if that's the thing, I can definitely say that. Okay, you know what? This is not a 30,000 phone. Although I can argue with that, but the thing is that you will get phones probably performing better than this at the same price. Definitely, I would definitely say the Nord is way better in terms of performance, hands down. I've used the Nord in older software. I don't know in the newer updates it should be better. And OnePlus usually does that. It fine tunes so many small things that you won't notice it if you use a OnePlus phone. But once you switch, you will notice those things first if you are picky about it.
I really wish the Nord Android 11 update comes sooner. Like the open beta has already started.
Hmm.
I hope we get the update next month. It's been a long wait.
Yeah, I mean, I also thought that it would be sooner, but then they messed up the 7 series update as well. Ooh, bad miss.
Pogba has missed two crucial goals.
Oh my God, what was that posture?
I don't know. I should have been up by 3 goals now.
So yeah, I mean, I have no major complaints against the performance. See, the basics are fine. That's the thing. Like Pixel 4a gets the basics right. Okay, you can use it as a daily phone. It will not really like fail on you or something. The
Hmm.
camera is the best you can get under 30,000. The only thing you will probably miss is an ultra wide. Definitely, because most phones now actually have a ultra wide in that price range. But definitely, but not a great ultra wide. I can say that. Like I used the Nord cameras. The ultra wide was really soft. I did not like it. But again, these phones do get things like Gcam. Oh my God. So you can probably justify it that way. But if you really want that pixel experience, I value it. So I would pay for it. But most people won't. And that's fine. That's unfortunate in a way from an enthusiast thing, but everybody's not an enthusiast, let's face it. They want like value for money. People want
Poor
numbers.
Tuck.
Oh,
True.
insanely good tackle. So,
Eric Bai.
but definitely under 30K overall, if you ask me an overall phone to recommend, it would be the OnePlus Nord hands down. I did not like people might curse it for some reasons like the camera. I agree with that. I completely. Ah,
Not just the camera, there also has been some Bluetooth issues as well. Like I have seen the wireless Z or the XM4 disconnect quite often. But with the last patch, that has been fixed. Like I have not faced that problem again after since the last
see,
patch.
if it's a widespread issue, usually OnePlus in the next monthly update fixes it, okay? And
Why aren't it passing forward? Arey,
so, yeah, I understand that for a month. you might have faced that, but it does get addressed very soon. Even things like battery optimizations. I've seen a lot of, like in my OnePlus 6 and 6T, I have seen battery improvement with Android 10 and all that, which is like for such an old phone is not expected at all. So these are things I really value. So in that way, Pixel also the best part was the battery performance. Like I could not believe
Okay.
that such a small battery. I don't know what is the size. 3000 mAh, I guess. Oh,
Yes,
insane battery.
for the Pixel.
Like insane meaning for the size, it's insane battery size.
Okay. And what about okay, what do you think will happen if, let's say, Google Messages like there is like wide, like Google Messages comes up with a end-to-end encrypted chat of its own.
I think I'll switch to
Do
that
you,
because everything is with Google either way. I'm not giving probably anything extra to Google because of that. So in that way, I probably can justify it way more.
okay, so now I have to score 8 in the last 10 minutes. Fine.
It's funny how Oxygen OS Open Beta 4 from 8 Pro got ported for other devices. Like,
Yeah, too bad for the 70 and the 7. Like
yeah,
they still have not received.
855 devices actually overall, if you see, I did not notice even a single 855 device which has received the Android 11 update.
Didn't the S
Yeah,
20 and all get it? Sorry. Oh, they released
Exynos.
Exynos version in
Exactly.
India.
So that's the thing that I noticed this. Also, 855, what else is there? Probably the S20 in the US, I have to check. I'm not sure if those got. But apart from that, literally no other phone with the 855, Realme X3 series didn't get. Um, then there was another good phone, X2 also, I guess. X2 Pro, that also didn't get yet. Okay. Uh, what else was released with the 855? Shit. ROG phone didn't get. Asus Zenfone 6 didn't
ROG,
get. So these are the
hmm,
855. Rest are probably what? The LG phones, the Fold 1 was with 855 if I'm correct. That's it.
damn. Save on the series.
Yeah. So in that way, I mean, yeah, in terms of OnePlus, it was really bad. The 7 series I also expected because I'll tell you, having the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 6 or 6T, um, I got the second major Android update by November each each year. Like in the 6T, I got Android 10 by November 2019, if I'm correct. Yeah, 2019 November, I got
Okay.
like stable.
Okay.
So obviously, everybody
Also,
expected the same from the 7 series and all that.
did you read the news about Pebble promising to bring iMessage to both Android and Windows?
How will Pebble do iMessage? I don't get it.
I I don't know how they are planning to do that.
What I would actually want is something like I sent you on the ratio launcher. One tree where every messaging app gets registered. If anybody comes up with an app like that, I would really appreciate that.
I didn't get to. So we want one app.
Where all my messages
Like
just come.
I think there is already such app. Like there are certain apps that do that. Like there is an app on Ubuntu that on like Linux that does exactly that. You get all your messages across in just one app, and you can reply them from there itself.
Yeah, that is what I would
I'm not sure.
appreciate. I'm not
I'm yes.
on Android, I would
I'm
want that.
not sure if that. I'm not sure if that exists on the Play Store.
But I sent you that ratio launcher one, right? That has it.
Yes.
Like initially it was paid. but now it's free as well. So I'm really thinking of making a dedicated video on that and switching to it as well. Oh my
Offside. No, good goal.
Oh my God, 1.5 minute goal, what a goal. BlackBerry had such an app, I guess. Yeah, I guess the only person watching and responding is Pandan, thankfully.
Pandan, we love you. Damn.
Oh my God, Luke Shaw jumps like that?
Yeah, he's gotten thinner.
Not in FIFA 20 though, that shouldn't be illegal. Should be according to his stats that year.
Right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What the fuck? I tried to chip that, and I didn't realize it would be so poor.
I don't know if I will play seasons alone doing FIFA. Not sure who would be interested, but I don't want to lose miserably as well, which sometimes I do. In season two and all, it really gets difficult. Like you get like 20% possession sometimes. It has happened with me.
Yeah, I don't think you should be doing that.
Or like if I have to make like what do you say, roast videos of myself.
True. Or maybe you can just stream with a variety of games, like not just FIFA. Like,
Yeah, I actually just downloaded oh,
oh, good goal.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I was trying it out. It's not my thing. Like people really like it because it literally runs on a potato. But yeah, it's competitive. It's fun.
Also,
But
like, not people don't like it because of that. People like it because they can instantly kill and shoot, and then they can respawn at a very quick pace. Like,
that happens in
that
a
is why
lot of
people like.
games. Like I used to play multiplayer via, in local networks in my college with Call of Duty. It was insanely good. Like obviously you had like team death matches and a lot of modes, and you would get like things like kill streaks, just like in the phone game if you have played. I'm not sure. So
No, I
if
haven't.
you get kill streaks, you get like special perks, like you could launch a missile or get a special weapon and things like that.
Okay.
So in that way, I just felt multiplayer. There are other games. I felt like it's something like WhatsApp. If everybody uses it and doesn't know about the other thing, it doesn't exist or is not as popular or important.
True.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no, penalty.
oh, shit.
Red card.
3
Oh
nil.
my God,
No,
that's a
no.
red card. The audience can see where I'm shooting the penalty, but you can't because it will happen 5 seconds later. Bad start to the season, like every season for United.
Right.
Although I think last season was the one they actually started well.
No.
If this went in, it would have been an epic goal.
We had the worst start to a Premier League last season. Not so.
You're
No,
meaning,
even this season we started poorly, but we gained a lot of form after the Spurs game.
but I think a lot of
Like,
teams played worse as well. Like Liverpool
yes,
slipped up clearly.
yes, because initially, like, we did not have proper match fitness. Like they were coming off a very long season after the after the restart, and most teams who played in the Champions League or the Europa League did not get proper preseason, and a lot of them suffered from COVID. So initially, if you saw the initial games against Crystal Palace or I think Brighton, like it was clear that most of them were really unfit.
Mhm.
But then after the Spurs game happened and they lost 6-1, I think like after that that was a real bad kick in the ass, and like okay, this has to be a goal.
OnePlus
Okay.
9 release date, bro. I don't know. I wish I knew. Should come out around
Are you
March.
Yeah, I think their ex-founder, like ex-CEO, is going to launch a new company.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna
Yep.
be a audio related company.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Come on, release it.
A lot of big people invested in that company. Kunal Chai invested, Twitter co-founder invested, Reddit CEO invested, and one more, Twitch.
For an
Twitch.
audio company?
Yeah, why not? It's about the marketing, the promise, and what they plan to deliver to what market. Audio is
Yeah.
because
Imagine,
yeah,
imagine they come up with a good AirPods alternative. That's
I
almost like the flagship killer.
I feel like the Galaxy Pro Buds Pro this time seems pretty promising, to be honest. I would probably, if I want a truly wireless option, I would probably go for that.
True, but then that costs you a lot. Like it costs on the upside of 12,000 or 15,000 in India. So,
See,
like, I still feel like in this market, like, you can pay for the cheap ones, but then the cheap ones are horrible. Even the ones that are priced a bit high, like the OnePlus Buds, like, they're not worth it. Like, they're still not worth it.
see,
You're paying
it's
5,000 for something that's not going to last properly for a year.
first of all,
So,
TWS, I don't trust it because of the reputation AirPods have created. AirPods have been great with their mic and, audio quality, fine. But again, form over function, just like the MacBooks, is the question. Because the form factor is great, but if you're saying that after a year I'm going to get 15 minutes of battery life from the buds, that is bullshit. I have to literally buy another pair. No questions asked.
damn, should have shot.
So it's something like that. I feel like TWS is going to cause you a problem. And I still feel that a lot of people are shifting to TWS, and I find it mostly to be style statement rather than functionality.
No, but I think the ease of use also matters a lot. You literally just have to place it in your ears and that's it. Like I initially when I started using the OnePlus Wireless Z, so I had a like I liked it, but then it was still a problem to carry it and keep it in your pockets. Like that is still a problem.
So that's what, like,
Like
when I used the OnePlus first Bullets wireless, the first gen, I used to just wear it. And after a point, it's like this fitness band or something. It becomes a part of your body. You hardly notice it.
true. So that's what happened with me. But I still feel like removing the headphone jack, yes, it did bring in new tech, but was it really worth it?
Uh,
Like it's been so long since we have gone past the headphone jack. Like it's been what, almost 4 years, 5 years.
Depends. Like, you can't just consider iPhone owners to be, that, because there
Yeah,
are a lot of
no.
people using other phones who miss the headphone jack. Oh yes.
Oh, good goal. True, but then I still feel like it's not like, if 5 years down the line, if we don't have a good viable option for a wireless good wireless option.
Exactly. So
It was not.
that's what I was saying, that I don't think that TWS is the final future of the wireless future. So I don't feel that, because there's so many cons, man. Like there are too many cons to justify missing off the headphone jack. AirPods, when they came out, obviously people didn't have an option. It's obviously more than a tech product. It's obviously more than that, clearly. And uh, and people followed, obviously, just like how people are following the removal of charger. So it's something like that. But let's see. I mean, oh,
Clip the bar.
I think no, I touched it.
No, I it just clip the bar.
Oh, close.
Yeah.
So it's something like that. I feel like, you know, TWS is not the final form of future wireless audio, according to me.
No, no. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. Oh,
Oh my God, almost.
good defending by Maguire.
So even now, I feel like TWS of any price range, any capacity, anything has way more cons than pros, and that's my problem. Not that they're TWS, not just the audio quality, not just wow,
Good goal.
not just one thing. Audio quality, storage, microphone, battery life, losing them, the battery dying off, everything put together.
Also having to carry the charger everywhere.
I mean, that's still fine. Like, imagine having the TWS but not having anywhere to keep it. You would definitely not want to keep it in your pockets, especially when you're directly putting it inside your ears from there. You have higher chances of losing them from there.
True.
So, charging case is fine, but it just doesn't add up. Good ball. I think the controller really changed my game.
True.
Badly
With
needed
the
it.
old controller, it with the old controller, it felt like you were on playing on the keyboard. So
What's your say on the removal of the charger?
absolutely shitty move. They have no reason to do that.
I have one
Apart
reason
from
to.
just pure greed, nothing else. Yes, I get it, there is environmental factors, but you could do a lot, like apart from removing the charger and then not providing the proper charger, or at least there should be an option like Xiaomi did it, like they provide it for free if people ask for
This
it.
time.
That option.
I don't think next
still
time they will.
still that's a better option than having that, than making people pay for it separately. That's an extremely scummy move, and especially what Apple did.
See,
Like you provided a cable that is not compatible with most other chargers out there in the
no,
market.
even their own
Secondly,
old chargers. My question was, at least think about your own old chargers. None,
exactly,
apart from the 11 Pro, had a USB-C cable C out on the charger. Only the 11
true.
Pro had it.
And not just that. Secondly, you brought a cable that is also not compatible with 20-watt charging.
Yeah,
Like there are Android phones out there with 65-watt charging, 100-watt charging is also coming out, and you don't not providing a cable that isn't compatible with 20-watt charging. You're making them buy separately. Like what about the cost of like packaging for the chargers?
exactly.
Like doesn't that count?
No, the cost counts and
Like
they're charging you for it, but the environmental impact definitely doesn't count.
True. See,
or
see,
red card.
that's a red.
Yeah,
That's a
that's a
red.
red card.
I see that is what happens when you're so dependent on one company. So coming back to our original topic,
Yes, I agree.
like so coming back to our original topic, if you are yes, if you use just WhatsApp and your entire chat history on WhatsApp, the day Facebook makes any scummy decision to remove certain conveniences that you have, or when you actually start caring about privacy, it's going to be too late.
Hmm.
That's the thing.
I think Galaxy Buds exist just to justify the launch prices of Galaxy flagships, including the older Buds life. Interesting point. But also, yeah, they were including it for the pre-orders. Wow,
Oh,
beautiful.
finally, finally.
Yeah, I think Pandan has got a point. Like that part is true. But still, again, I mean, Galaxy Buds, this Pro, are a great TWS, but I don't think this form of TWS is what it would finally be or should be. I feel we like if there were good enough alternatives and then it got mainstream and people started buying it and it was, you know, it like the USB-C adoption. Obviously, first companies to adopt it faced a lot of problems because no other cables were compatible with it initially. I remember being a OnePlus 3 owner, one of the first few phones to have a USB-C, charging port. I used to
So
have,
you do agree that removing the headphone jack hasn't been a very good move.
yeah, I do agree with it. See, the thing is that everybody is not like me. Everybody wouldn't buy 30,000 rupee headphones to, have a good audio experience.
True.
Everybody won't because people don't even spend that much on their phones a lot of times. We are very privileged and, you know, open, well off to do so. Even think about it, not if just do it just like that. Like I bought it because I knew I wanted it.
Look at this mad motherfucker running.
And what a miss.
Fucker missed it. I knew it. I just knew it. As soon as I saw Daniel James, I knew this was going to happen.
So that's what, like, after
Okay.
the removal, we saw a lot of, let's say, 3,000 rupee, 4,000 rupee TWS. But trash. It's just like the smart band. You have it. It does something, but it's trash at it. It's not an alternative. It's just an option which probably people will take out of, you know, what do I say, without having an option or something, or not take it at all. And I'm in the
True.
category of not taking it at all if it is trash.
True. So how many people are watching right now, apart from
I s-
our beloved Spondor?
I feel like I saw the count go up to five or six in between, but it again went down to three. So some people did join in
Okay.
between.
Probably they had some hope when I was about to create some history.
But yeah, charger thing. I mean, obviously it's a bad move. I am not completely on par with it, but I do see one thing that could be a silver lining, which is standardization of charging. It has existed, but nobody has adopted to stand out in the market. Everybody has advertised, 30 watt, 40 watt, and 60 watt charging, and obviously that was more than the tech. It was a marketing tactic to stand out in the huge spectrum of Android devices. That's true. iOS does not face that, so they can give their stupid 5 watt charges in their box and not give it ultimately. So the thing is, I really hoped for the standardization. I felt this move and was really happy with all the companies which provided either Qualcomm Quick Charge certified chargers like Pixel devices did, They do a 18 watt one, but if you have a device which charges at 5 watts, let's say your TWS or headphones, they do charge at that automatically. You don't have to do anything, or you will get very poor charging speeds or something like that. You don't need a lot of compatible cables. If you have USB, let's say 3 compatible cables, which is a lot of them mostly, you won't have a problem. Wow. A series of bad and good challenges. So this is the silver lining I am hoping for so that I can charge with any brick anywhere, anytime, and not worry that my phone is not getting the highest level of charging. So OnePlus's 65T charger or whatever they called it with the OnePlus 8T actually is power delivery certified. So on my channel, I put up this video of 2 laptops which have USB-C charging inbuilt, and those are power delivery certified. Those do not have proprietary charging like OnePlus or Realme, Xiaomi does. So
What do you think about Apple bringing in MagSafe to its MacBooks in the next gen?
I mean, I think nostalgia will play a big role, and some conveniences will overlook the problems if it creates any. And the only thing I'm looking at Apple and just thinking that people are just buying old stuff over and over again. iPhone SE, iPhone 8. Okay, MacBook keyboards going back to 2014, 15. Let's talk about like other things. Like I feel like Apple is just moving back in time in some way because whatever they have done was ultimately proven shit in some way or the other, which they definitely did not accept, but they changed it because it didn't make sense.
True.
Like I just watched that video of MKBHD doing the rumors that a certain, analyst or leakster puts out, and almost everything was something that a MacBook was 4 or 5 years ago. Almost everything apart from the chips. That is something I would definitely commend Apple for, and not just chips, it's the app compatibility because Windows has done it and it failed miserably. So app compatibility is everything, just how Windows on phones failed, and Windows on ARM. Oh my God.
Good run by Rashford.
Yeah. And just how, uh, Windows on ARM laptops failed because of app compatibility. It's the same thing that Apple always gets it right from the beginning. They did it this time as well.
I'm really wondering why Google isn't pushing Chrome OS. Like, they really need to push it to mainstream laptops.
They actually do. In
And
India, it's almost non-existent.
true, but they need to push it to mainstream laptops so
I'll
that,
tell you why.
it's not just
Google is
what.
actually playing the long game here. They have the money, so they don't care about how many, laptops got sold or how many laptops with their services get sold. But this is something I heard and then analyzed and realized this could be it. Okay, Chromebooks, let's say who uses the Chromebooks, okay? Mostly students because they require a laptop
True,
and those are the most affordable ones and most of the tasks that a student would need get fulfilled by a Chromebook. True.
true,
Who is using
true.
Windows today? Gamers, enterprise,
Gamer, yeah, but not just gamers and
and
enterprise,
people
the
who can't
people who.
afford MacBooks. Fine.
True,
Even people running Windows or having PCs run Hackintoshes, which is going to get extinct again in some years. But yeah, that's the thing. Those are the people who are running Windows. Now imagine this whole generation of students knowing only Chrome OS and having the convenience of it, having it integrated with their phone. And they didn't need Windows for anything because Android games were enough for them, let's say.
true.
So I feel it's the long game. They're waiting for a generation to grow up with Chrome OS and know nothing but Chrome OS or feeling more comfortable with it.
I don't think that there are very specific amount, like there are students only having a Chromebook.
I'm telling you why it is
I
so,
think that,
because let's take the US demographic. A lot more schools used to give, MacBooks to their students. Now they've switched to Chromebooks. They're
hmm,
just more affordable. Google gives a good price there, and Google is actually pushing a lot of education institution-based
come on.
partnerships for distribution of Chrome OS laptops. And that is obvious. This is why I felt that it's a long game.
So let's say after a couple of years and or 2 3 years, when your tab becomes a bit old, and there is an affordable Chromebook out there, would you buy it?
I actually think having the Pixel 4a, I actually felt like why not a Chrome OS laptop? Because for me, the heavy lifting, I don't think a laptop apart from MacBooks with the M1 can do the heavy lifting. And let's face it, I am very far away from getting a MacBook. I literally have almost zero reason to do so because I'll be spending a hell lot without any reason.
True.
And I am with the mindset that I like a PC, I want a PC, I am okay with it being stationary because when I do work, I get work done. Oh yes. So that's the you know ideology I have. So that's why I have a tab. It's a very costly one because there are fancy stuff I wanted to have. But otherwise, a Android tab would suffice for me, and it is. Now I'm gonna travel home in some days, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna carry my tab because emails, uh, you know, going photo editing as well to a large extent, watching content, things like these are just done by my tab so well.
Nice.
So Chrome OS is actually not a bad option. Oh my God, I would probably switch to it. Pandan has a point saying Google supposedly bought Neverware, which had made cloud-ready Chrome OS port for older x86 PCs and will integrate them with Chrome OS 3. Interesting. If this is true, then I think it kind of further proves the point I was putting forward.
Also, recently I read an article that developers have run a Linux distro on the M1 Mac.
Hmm. What does that mean?
Yes. So, like, basically, they have a Linux OS running on the M1 Mac, like not Mac OS. So they were able to install something else.
But that's okay. I feel like these demonstrations are the worrying part because the more you demonstrate, the more Apple will know what to stop. No, I'm serious. Like,
Yeah,
tell me,
so recently Apple blocked the side loading of apps from iPhones and iPads to their M1 Macs.
is it
Yes.
side loading in the sense like whatever you were supposed to be able to download from the iOS store, right? App Store.
No, I think people were trying to transfer apps, like, I'm not sure, like they were trying to run their apps on the iPad, like from the iPad to the Mac.
That you can. That's the whole point of shit. I felt that that was like that's what Apple offered themselves
I'm not sure, like,
because the whole point of macOS was also us. Oh shit, what happened? Okay. The whole point of Mac OS on ARM was also that you could basically run iPad OS and iOS apps on it. You have an app store, you download, you do whatever you do with a mouse and keyboard interface. Wow, good attempt. Very good attempt. So that's what they offered themselves. Even in the keynote, they mentioned it clearly.
feels weird to have a device where you pay so much and but you don't have full control over.
Yeah, because I gave you the analogy. So First of all, we have very less people who actually care. That's the thing. And that is almost the case with the most markets, most industries which have the same thing. Very less people care. People cared about Maggie having led only after some researchers said it. Okay, after that Maggie came out again, people started having. Doesn't did anybody care?
How was close.
So it's something like that. We don't have the majority caring. It's not an essential for most human beings even today around the world. Oh my God.
True, but it's like I think there's also this saying like this problem with owning ebooks as well. You don't technically own an ebook, even though if you pay the full price for it, like because you can't distribute that ebook. Like I'm talking about your books on Kindle,
Mhm.
so you don't technically own any of them. You're just renting it out.
You own a
As
license copy for reading it.
yes, but when you buy a book, that book is there for you to do whatever the fuck you want and share it with anyone you want or make copies, as many copies as you want.
That's what they tried with books, but it was books was a bit more traditional to the world comparatively, so it did not work out that well. People do carry Kindles and stuff around. I feel is only one reason. You don't have to pack 10 books, but you can carry one Kindle. So
True.
real book readers might carry
Oh
one,
no,
might want
no.
one for that reason. If they're going on a vacation, also for them, vacation is like being in a good place and reading a good book. So for them, it makes sense, absolutely. And probably that is the only reason because those are the same people, most probably wanting to read a real book as well.
True.
But guess for them, the compromise may be reasonable.
Come
So
on, I have to
apart
make a comeback.
apart from that, I feel the same thing has happened already with content. You buy a movie, you have whatever the hell you want, okay? And that's what Apple wanted, and iTunes was based around that, which was a great idea. But now, since people understood, okay, I can get in and get out of this whenever I want, subscription models are playing out better for, content-based services.
True.
I guess with Netflix and Blockbuster in the US having these renting models, which actually was there in India also, not that commercialized, local stores used to have it, uh, working out because people understood, okay, you know, and imagine, especially during a time where you think that COVID is there and COVID could happen again at any point or something similar. I was telling a lot of people, please invest in a home theater rather than, you know,
Offside.
no.
Come on, that was off.
Oh shit. So I was telling a lot of people who are saying that we are missing movies and stuff. I was like, see, you already have all the subscriptions, just invest in a good enough home theater. That's a one-time thing for probably 10 years, and that will save you a lot of movie ticket costs, even if you put together for that 10 years for people like who are movie buffs. I feel
Come
for
on,
them
Rashford, make that
makes
run.
sense.
Yes.
Oh,
Come
good God.
on. Oh, fuck. Things are getting serious right now.
Let's then concentrate on this season.
It's anyone's game
Have
at
to
pass.
make substitutions. My players are dead. Then, oh, bad, bad. Oh shit,
Oh, damn, man. That's costly.
bad shot.
Come on, come on. Yes. Come on.
Beautiful tackle. Beautiful pass. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
almost.
Look at Daniel James. Good.
Oh shit. Yes. Come on, man. Pause game. Save.
Oh,
What a save.
come on, come on. Can Maguire score?
Most probably it's either a goal from this corner or a counter attack.
Let's see. Let me bring in McTominay. He has a good header on him. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes!
Oh my god. Literally. Maguire.
Yes.
Shit. Spandan says
An
I.
ep-
Yeah.
an 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 epic level comeback, very similar to the 1999 comeback that United made against Bayern in the Champions League final.
Yeah, that was 2-1. This is like what, 3-4.
Still, the magnitude is the same. Oh yes,
Shit. So Spandan is saying that IPA apps would have been able to install on M1 Max. Now they blocked it. Only official apps from the App Store will work now. Wow.
yes, yes. That's the
Oh,
part. Yes.
okay. So you mean that if you build an app and it's not verified by, let's say, the App Store, then it does not
Hmm.
work. Like if you sideload
Yes,
that.
yes,
Okay. So basically, App Store apps will work.
yes. That's fine. But like, come on, man. I'm paying over a lakh for that laptop. Like, I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want with it. That's why open source rocks. People who are into open source contribute to open source. Like, especially like people who, let's like, if you don't know it, Signal is a non-profit and it's an open source project. So
Mhm.
people who have 9 to 5 jobs come back from home and then code for that project for free, or maybe they get some donations sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's insane. Like the world is driven by open source. Like, so the most of the servers that you run, that we have, they run on Linux. That is open source.
Yeah,
Without it,
but you don't make a lot of money out of it.
not always true.
You
Like,
can
it
make money
depends
out
on.
of it, but not $2 trillion worth money out of it,
Yeah,
unless
that's
everybody
true.
goes that way. Again, it's about everybody going that route.
True, but then most companies don't want to make 2 trillion. Like,
Wouldn't say that, but yeah, I mean, to an extent, or they probably can't and think it's an unrealistic goal.
true, 2 trillion. Like, come on.
And I mean, it's like that nickel and diming with which Louis Rossman says. I mean, people might say he's an Apple hater, which is probably true, but his points are very
He
valid
has,
nonetheless.
yes, yes. It's very valid points. Like, he has also like appreciated Apple on in some of his videos. But yes, online. This is too long.
Mm. Oh, ball. You should have chipped.
Yeah, I was trying to, didn't press the button right on time. Need a Fred Wally right now.
There you go. Oh, great goal.
I wish Marshall could do this in real life.
Ah, close to a penalty also.
Yeah. Like s- like I like Marshall, but lately he has been extremely frustrating. Like especially like it's what like it's a bit I've been angry at him since the PSG game.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the crucial moments. Yeah, and he hasn't really scored a lot of goals also, I feel.
No, last season he scored a lot of goals. He
Not
had
this
like
season
I
only.
think yes, this season he has been really poor. This season I think McTominay has the same amount of goals as him.
Weak foot. Shot. Yes. What a random goal.
Yes. Also in latest news, Bayern lost 2 matches in a row.
Yeah, I saw. But so did Dortmund yesterday. I'm not sure if it's the cup
Dot
or what.
I don't like Dortmund anymore after the entire Sancho saga. I'm glad they lost. They should have accepted the 100 million we offered. They have an extremely shit defense. They should have invested in that defense. The entire team is being carried by Sancho and Haaland. I'm pretty sure Haaland and Sancho both will leave next year.
Not next year, maybe. Haaland probably won't.
Haaland will leave. If there is no Sancho, there is no Haaland. Like, like if your players are unhappy, like Haaland may stay for 1 more year, but he has the release clause that gets activated next summer, which is I think what 50 million.
That's it.
So
That's peace
yes,
for him.
yes, that's why United did not buy him. Like United were interested in him, but United did not want to agree to the release clause. That makes sense. Like why would you want to invest in a player who is only going to stay for a couple of years, and that to again sell off for only 50 million? So it doesn't make sense. For Dortmund, yes, it does. Like they are a selling club, but not for United. But I hope he can come join United. If United can get at least 5 good seasons out of him, before he goes to Madrid or Barca, so that will be a really good thing. Like because I feel he's probably the third best striker in the world right now after Ronaldo and Lewandowski. Like his stats are definitely
Hmm.
up there,
Yeah.
and it's insane. Like his movement in the box, his power, his composure, it's extremely good.
His movement is really good, like I've seen.
Yes, and he has a lot of pace as well. It's not that he's really static. Like he has an
He's
insane
not
amount of
like Giroud or someone.
yes. Giroud, yes, Giroud's positioning is good. His finishing is good, but then he's very slow. But Haaland is extremely fast as well.
That's a bad collision.
But no one is as fast as this guy.
Uh, I have Alfonso Davis, so
No, but Daniel James is still faster
with the ball or without the ball.
without the ball, definitely.
Ooh, tackle. What the hell? Oh man.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
I don't think there's a problem with the internet.
Okay. It's back. It's
Oh,
back.
it's working. Nice, nice.
Oh, safe.
What the fuck, man?
Lewis reminds
This
me
is
how 48 volt backlight is placed next to a pin, which is directly sending to the CPU. Yeah, man, all that is like crazy. I love the video where he just opened up and he's like, there's a heat sink, but the fan is somewhere else. And I was like, what? I think that's the video you sent me.
oh, that was
Not
close.
bad. I think, Arvind, that was the video you sent me,
Yes.
where he opens
There's
up and the heat sink is somewhere else and the fan is somewhere else.
yes, and the new M1 Mac does not have any fan, I guess, for
But
the Air MacBook Air.
overall, it's performing well, and that's the point of ARM because ARM can work without much power consumption. And if
Yes.
you have less power consumption, you have power, like
I think
less
we need,
weight.
yes, I think we need to see how it holds up at the end of this year, like with more upgrades coming up and with
I
the
feel it's
what
gonna get outdated this year only. Like there's something significantly better, at least in the MacBook 16 Pro 16 model, if not anything else. Also, I feel the Mac Mini, it did not get really a lot of justice with the M1. It First of all, the whole point of Mac Mini was, upgradability, if nothing else. But maybe it was also about getting a Mac OS device without a monitor. Like if I have a Windows PC, I would want a Mac Mini to
true.
run Mac OS. Maybe that. But apart from that, it was also about the upgradability. So I guess Pandan is the only one watching. I
Thanks,
guess
Pandan.
I think it's time we ask him how he is and know a bit more
Yes,
about himself. I
yes.
think
So Spandan, do you play FIFA?
I believe so. Otherwise, I don't think he's staying just for the tech part.
Never know. What the fuck? So, Spandan, do you play FIFA? Number one. Who is your, if you do so, who is your favorite? What's your favorite team? And if it's not Manchester United, why not?
Thoughts on RICV? Risk V? I'm not sure what that is.
I think Spandan might just be extremely passionate about tech.
Could be. I think, I think he is someone I follow on Twitter as well. So he had a problem with his laptop. One of his fans, oh God, one of his laptop fans stopped working, so it wouldn't boot. Uh, Only that chip work. Chip work.
Okay, so were you able to help him out?
No, it's a hardware issue.
What a ball. The fuck? So did he answer?
He's saying no comments. Didn't play FIFA from 2018. So no, what's your favorite club in general, Spandan? That's the question. Like, not FIFA. My favorite club is not Bayern. My favorite club is actually Barca, if you say so. I play Bayern because they're a way more balanced team and it's comfortable for me. And they have some
Let
physicality
yes, Eric fucking buy.
against, yeah, people like this monster. Thankfully, this is not a FIFA season which has Lukaku. That would have been insane.
That's a foul on
What?
Martial. Yeah, it felt like someone punched him in the back.
Oh God, Maguire is the only one stopping the headers.
Yeah, that is what he's there for, but he has really poor finishing on his head in real life.
Oh,
That's a red. Come
no,
on,
that's
red,
not a
red,
red.
red, red, red,
There
red,
was another player ahead of your team only.
red, red, red.
What?
Yes.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah, that's a clear red.
Okay, now I'm in trouble. Oh,
Yes.
substitutions.
So one good thing is with the streams being recorded, I can replay these free kick goals.
and show it to your friends.
Yes. Only my goals, not yours.
You can probably download and make highlights.
Yes. Highlight reels. United dominating Bayern. FIFA only.
You should do. Why did you skip the reply?
Oh, by mistake. I guess I'm going to watch it later.
But you won't get that view.
True.
Oh, oh, oh my god. Good tummy, but yes.
And now I'm going to just go for long range goals. Oh, did just glitch?
Um,
It it felt like it glitched. Like the ball went bounced off Maguire's leg and then suddenly it came back to it.
I don't know. I didn't see it if it did.
We can probably see it again, like since it's being recorded. I'll show it to you later. Good goal. So Spandan, what do you do? Like, are you a student or do you work somewhere?
Let's wait for his reply. Still the same three
Yes.
people.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Far.
how long is an advantage, man? Oh, oh, go, 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 go. Yes. What? I thought I went around him.
No. Luksha has become fast. What a ball. Come on, come on, come
Neuer,
on.
yes. Foul. That's a red card
Foul. No. Red card for what?
for fouling the keeper unnecessarily. Off ball. Saw that coming. Ah, too wide.
Shaw versus Coman round two.
Oh,
Coman kills himself.
second year B student in IT. Okay. Spandan
Ni-
is engineering student.
Nice.
Good tackle. Whoa. What
Oh
a
no.
flop.
I thought he was going to sh- go for it.
Rip the net apart.
So does Pandan have a YouTube channel? Like, does he like you'd give him a like?
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Not sure about the YouTube channel. He's been very active on Twitter with me at least. Oh, what the hell? Why didn't you catch it? Too much spin.
I don't know. Luksha is running a lot.
No, 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 no. Save. What the heck is that? Shit.
So did we
Next,
have any? Yes.
on other news, Man City is losing in the FA Cup or whatever they're playing today. I don't know.
So see, the thing about Man City is that no one cares if they win or lose anything
You don't.
because no one
Uh,
does. Like even if they win the Premier League, like I know it hurts to be a United fan, like and see Man City win the league, but in the long scheme of grand scheme of things, I would rather have City win the league like
Oh,
oh than Liverpool or even Spurs or Chelsea. Like no one really gives a shit about City because everyone knows they cheated in the UCL and they still got away with it, and they're just literally successful because piles and piles of money were poured. Same with Chelsea, like, but at least Chelsea were able to maintain that and build a fan base around it. But Man City literally didn't have any like such thing in the early 2000, even in the early 2000. Like they became like something to be considered with in 2008, like when their billionaire owner took over.
but don't you think that they also need time for that fan base to be
True,
created?
but they still can't fill the stadium. Like even for their Champions League games, a lot of the stadium remains empty. Like they are unable to even like even in the when the restart happened and they had a lot of live viewers watching. Like they have this giant screen where
Yeah.
there are some yeah they had some like duplicate people over there because they could not even fill that. Like they really don't have fans and people don't care about them. Like there are some hardcore Man City fans I know, but then I mean I don't know. Like the
Pandan.
same way people don't give a shit about PSG. Like you
Hmm.
want your club to have certain even like at least like it does not feel like they deserve that like their wins. That's the thing. Like because you're literally pouring money. Like you just have an unlimited pool of money of lawyers and players and everything, and that is it. Thing about Barca, Bayern, Madrid, even though Madrid comes from a lot of money, is that they have a very large history of such like, and their history goes way beyond. Like there is a certain mutual respect between pool supporters, like Liverpool supporters and United supporters, but
No mutual
no one
respect.
gives as in like we recognize them as a big club. No one does that for City.
But that's just because it's been a decade since they've played well, man. Like, crucial challenge.
Should have fallen down. Would have gotten a penalty,
I mean,
just like in real life.
like, see, City has been doing this for just one decade now. So,
Yeah.
maybe a couple of more decades and maybe people will recognize them. But because, see, there have been multiple seasons where you feel that, okay, City is actually a real contender for the Champions League. That feeling has been there.
True,
It hasn't come true, but people do fear City. It's not they're very
true.
comfortable facing them in the Champions League or something like that.
Yeah, but then they have lost to very shitty teams like
That's because of
Lyon,
excessive
Leverkusen,
ex
Spurs,
excessive tactics by Guardiola,
and
overcomplicating shit.
also horrible misses. Like even last season, they should have gone through.
Yeah,
Like
with Leon,
that was
Sterling's miss,
Sterling will remember that miss for the rest of his life.
unless he wins a UCL.
Yeah, but still, that will haunt him.
Good shot. Pandan does not have a channel, unfortunately. I was right about
Okay, but I think you should give him a shout out on Twitter after this because
yeah.
he has he has given both of us some hope on this night.
Hmm. What
No,
the hell was that? Some
I don't know. I tried to.
chip pass thing. Whoa.
That was a risky tackle.
Yeah.
Had it gone wrong, it was a straight red.
space.
Good goal. So again, I'll have to make a comeback.
He did the Pogba celebration for some reason.
He's trying to mock Pogba.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take revenge now.
Soon.
Shouldn't have tackled that. Good save.
Good save. Discord isn't a bad option either. Yeah, I'm not very fluent of it because the thing is that
Yes,
given
yes,
the
it is not a bad option, but then the user interface is not exactly friendly towards everyday users. Like,
yeah, but
if
for
you are
streamers it's very good actually. Like I have
true,
used the chat and all also. Like it's really good. Like I felt like partially it was kind of like Slack, the chat part.
yes, yes, but it's smoother. Chat's performance has been suffering a lot. Like, we don't like chat, like chatting on Slack. Like, it's good for text messages, but call and video call takes a huge amount of time. It's extremely slow. File uploads are kind of slow, and it's not good. Or the overall experience is not good. It's just that we are used to Slack right now. Like, that's why we haven't moved to Discord. But we have been planning about this, and if there is any another outage at Slack, we'll probably move. What the fuck? Why didn't you?
Yeah, I guess Slack is like the professional WhatsApp kind of a thing. You're just too used to it.
Yeah, but then I prefer Discord over it. Discord is much smoother. What is Bisaka doing lifting his left leg? The ball is going on his right. Is he blind?
Reflex, bro. Sometimes.
Yes. So your reflex is like when the ball is going on your right, your reflex is to lift your left leg.
Reflex is
Wow.
reacting something, not like it's not very well thought out.
Right. The entire game is not well thought of. Yeah, like remember that one time where I conceded a penalty, like you conceded a penalty. I missed it. Like Ter Stegen put it out for a corner,
And
but somehow you yeah, and no, it for a throw in. Sorry, it was a throw in, and somehow you got the throw in.
yeah, no, even
I
it
don't know.
happened even in the corner. Like you were already losing and frustrated. I remember that day. And over that, it was a clear corner.
Yes,
I got a
and
goal
somehow it
kick.
was a yes.
Oh my God, that's literally in Neuer's chest.
Yeah, this might have been a red card if there was VAR.
Muller got some stamina. Oh my God. Oh, come on, pass. If this would have been a goal, no, insane assist.
True. So Spandan, what if you're still listening? Like if you're still watching, what tech are you interested in?
Good question. Let's see. Okay. I'm winning 3-0.
Yes, for now.
Banter, Banter United. No, Pog boom.
The fuck, that was so far off.
Actually, the thing is that I would have actually liked Discord for streams, like game streams only. First of all,
Hmm.
the thing is that I really don't have enough time for all these social media platforms to manage all that. Because no matter where you go, 4-0. No matter where you go, it's about activity. If you don't have activity, like it's okay if you just want to do it for the heck of it. But
Yeah, maybe when you grow your channel, you could hire someone to manage all the platforms,
That's long time.
or at least one, but at least one or two platforms.
Yeah, my Instagram is like almost inactive.
Come on, Pogba. Why didn't Pogba go up? Like
Didn't
he
feel like
just
it.
he just went and then stopped his run. I thought he would go up. Okay, now time for a solo goal.
I
Foul. Yes, that's the only way you could afford that. Stop that. Sorry.
yeah. Or
Time for a Pogba solo goal. Oh no. Shit. Oh, what a tackle. What a header.
they see.
Papa. I have to score one. Come on.
I hope the people who joined from your end actually subscribe to my channel and just didn't come to say Arvind OP.
I don't think they will.
Oh,
Oh no.
eh? Shoot. Oh,
Oh, what a block.
was that
What
offside?
a block. Just hold on, hold on.
Yeah,
No, this
offside,
was a
offside,
block.
offside.
Okay, but look at that block.
They
They're
weren't
not
sure.
showing to show that
No.
block. Hey, wow. That was such a good block.
Yeah.
Mm,
I think what you can do is make highlights of this video. I can help you with that, with the reactions.
yeah, we can do that.
And then if you open a new channel, you can put it up there. Oi!
Red card,
Oh
red
my
card,
God,
red
not
card. Come
again.
on, come on, come on. Yes, the comeback needs to be on. Red, red, red. Yes. Come on. Now time for a comeback. Oh shit.
Okay, time to change the formation. Meanwhile, Pandan said something. Just check.
What did he say? Just hold on. Okay, he's interested in more newer form factors like foldables and devices like ThinkPad X1. But is it? But IG, it's
I
obvious to
guess
be.
it's obvious.
I guess okay, to be excited about that. Not always.
Yeah.
Like
X1, ThinkPad X1, like the fold one, is really interesting. X1 Carbon was actually one of the laptops running Intel I would definitely recommend because of its brilliant keyboard, excellent form factor, and beautiful displays. Like overall, if you want a laptop, good laptop, that is the way to go. They have OLED displays as well if you want it, 4K displays in 13-inch forms, and they have two-in-ones as well with pen support and touchscreens. Like that's an insane laptop to have overall. If you want like everything in a laptop only. Come on! Oh shit! Oh my god, that was so close twice. Wow, Bruno got knocked out. Chiefs.
okay, I still have time for a comeback. Let's do this. Oh no, can't do it like this. Wrong pass though. I should have.
Yes.
Oh no.
One man
I
down.
would still say that. I would still say there's time for a comeback.
Yeah.
30 minutes are good enough for a comeback.
Rajdeep says ThinkPad and Latitudes have best keyboard. I haven't tried a Latitude, unfortunately, but XPS I've tried. Yeah, really good keyboards on the Dell XPS series as well. Like that's what like in those laptops they're not cheap. Okay, they cost like the MacBooks. They are like 1 lakh, 1 lakh 20, 1 lakh 50 also for the i7 configs, etc. But they get the basics right. Like MacBooks have a fancy screen, good speakers. Yeah, okay, fine. Speakers are something that MacBooks are.
Also the touchpad.
Yeah, no trackpad. Actually, these recently.
Damn, how am I losing against?
Alfonso Davis code, bro.
I think this should be a last match. It's already 1:30 and I'm losing 6-0.
OLED and laptops have very bad PWM frequency, so it's better to avoid them. That depends, man. Like because yeah, I know that if the PWM is not configured right, you might get headaches at low brightnesses and stuff like that. But I mean, I feel like if the same manufacturers, like obviously Lenovo does make phones, but not a lot. But other manufacturers, if they make phones or know how to make phones, they use PWM there as well. God, my God, Arvind, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is embarrassing. Thankfully, only two people are watching.
But I'm one man down.
See, come on.
Mhm. So you actually missed a penalty as well. I just remembered on the red card one.
Yes, yes. Shouldn't have missed that. Actually, I'm trying to go all out. Like, I'm trying to play as much attacking as possible.
Yeah, that's always a. Oh, oh my God!
Come on, man. This had to be a goal.
I think this is that mentality thing keep coming into play.
True.
What do they call it? I don't know. I don't remember.
What the fuck was that? It's called passion.
No, the replication in a. Oh,
No. I knew you were going to try that.
oh. So is this the last game of the season if I win?
No, I think one more game is left. We have to check. I don't remember.
Oh, try. Is it time for Neuer to try and score a goal?
Like really?
Let's try.
Come on, man. Why my why isn't my players going near him?
Foul. Red. Foul on the keeper.
That's that's not a red. That's a yellow. Let Neuer take this.
Asdeep says, I prefer Windows over macOS for the sheer versatility, but one thing that makes me prefer MacBooks over XPS is the ecosystem experience, which is much better and much better resale value. Resale value, yeah, wait, that's can't.
You should take this with Neuer.
Oh shit,
Oh no.
I didn't realize. I took the fee. Come on. It's okay. 7-0 is good enough. I guess,
Okay, let's see if the series has ended. If there's one match left, we can play that.
yeah, we'll play that and end it. Oh shit, one more
Yeah, I
match.
think. Oh, this is the final match. I'm losing by 7 goals.
So if I
I
draw,
think the points.
if we draw, I win.
So if it's a yeah, and it's the final match. So let's do this.
We have
To the two of you watching,
5 people watching now.
okay, to the 5 of you watching, you're in for a treat. Yeah, I'm going to play with the red one. I hope my brother doesn't switch off the Wi-Fi.
Text him.
Yeah, I've already told him once not to switch it off.
I mean, what I mean by resale value is that I can buy the latest MacBook by exchanging the old one and paying very less, which never is the case with any XPS laptop. Hmm.
That's true. MacBooks and Apple products in general have a much higher resale value.
I mean, but the point which actually disturbs me is that their lifespan can differ by such a large margin. Like few
True,
last
true.
5 years, 6 years, few don't even last a couple of years properly. Oh,
Come on, Bruno, run.
who the hell is this? Oh, Pogba. Pogba and Fred are attacking. Seriously, is that what it has come to?
Why are you afraid of them?
Yes, Fred volleys. Survival of winter match
Yes.
will definitely depreciate a lot within the next year. Maybe, but I still feel because people will think, oh, it will get macOS support for a long time, and if it is, you know, way cheaper than the M1 MacBooks, probably with the higher RAM variants at least, which it is, people will still buy it because I know people today buying 2013 Macs just because they're going for like 45,000 rupees, and then they are trying to edit like huge Premiere Pro timelines and saying that why is my export taking 24 hours or something. Literally, the video rendering time is like overnight. They have to keep it on charge, running. Like imagine that hot piece of garbage running in your room. It's just that it's literally a hot piece of garbage at that point.
Come on. On.
Oh no 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 no! Run, 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 run.
Off.
No,
That should have been
no
off. Come
see.
on.
Do you play Dota 2? No man. Sorry, World of Warcraft don't play. None of it was off, man. It was just perfect. Like that. I mean, last option can't be. Oh man, bad pass. Oh, oh, oh. You are passing to Daniel James back again, right?
Yes.
Give it. Miss pass. Oh,
Daniel James is trying really hard in this match.
you gotta score a goal with him then. Justify his hard work.
Oh no.
Ball.
Good goal.
I keep laptop. Pretty harsh choice of words, but I approve. Aditya. Oh, Aditya joined in so late. I keep my laptop running overnight to download and clean build Android ROMs. Oh, insane interception rate. Oh, good goal. Great work.
Yes, come on. There's a comeback on the cards. Like I have to win this match. You can draw. I can't.
Hey, gee, what the hell?
It was a very poor. That was a very poor shot.
Good, 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 good.
Oh no.
Oh,
Good save.
it was straight on. It wasn't really in the side or something.
Hmm.
Oh, shit. That would prove costly. Good challenge.
Good tackle.
Mm, crucial and necessary. Oh,
Oh fuck!
sad.
It was
Very close.
very very close to equalizing.
Handball.
That's a
It's like as clear as it can get. Oh, good, good goal.
finally
Good
for the
goal.
crucial goal before the half.
Good goal.
The game is on. So I just got a notification. Free Money Cash App wants to has requested to follow you on Instagram. Yes, Free Money Cash App. Would love some free money and also some cash.
What's your thought on Bitcoin?
I don't know much about it. Honestly, every time someone asks me this, I've seen it rise. I've seen a lot of VCs recommend buying Bitcoin and investing in cryptocurrencies or invest in like decentralized tech altogether.
Hmm.
It sounds good, but I really know very little about it to even comment about it. I have to study upon it. I think we can once we get a good idea, we can have a stream about that as well.
Yeah, I also don't know much. I think I understand the concept of it, but I'm not sure I know it correctly. Come on, Alba. Shit. Okay, enough. Shit got
Yes,
serious.
for the people who are watching, this is how a comeback is done. Come on. And for the people who are watching so late, we're really thankful that you're watching.
Yeah, man.
So,
Okay, so there were a couple of people watching, or three people watching.
still,
Oi, no, 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 no. Oh, God, no. Shit. Okay, now I need a comeback.
yes.
Ah, just.
Oh, that would have been a really good goal.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had so much of time.
Oh,
Good save, Coutinho. How is he doing at Barca? Like, I haven't heard from anything about Coutinho in a long time.
he got injured recently, out for 3 months, knee injury. But otherwise, actually, overall, he was playing pretty well. Like, you might not see goals, but he had like decent assists or involvement in the game and contributing significantly.
Let's just slow down the game a bit. Oh no, bad goal to concede. Might have to bring in a CDM.
Cyberpunk 1.1 patches out. Yes, I'm yet to do that. Hi, Anay. Thanks for joining so late.
Maybe we should have started now.
Maybe.
I'm also into watching chess streams. Like, are any of the viewers into chess?
You can start on your channel.
No, I'm not that good to start on my own, but I follow Eric Rosen. If you like, I'm pretty sure like he streams like quite frequently, and
Save.
fuck
Come
man,
on.
should have
No. Good.
need one more goal.
Oh shit.
So
And
I recently saw this thing video on Instagram that combined chess with boxing.
huh?
So let's say there are 5 rounds. So basically, first round you play chess, second round you box, and then third round you resume the game that you were playing in the first round. So you're already exhausted. You've got some few hits in the head. So that way you keep on playing chess boxing.
So mix of outdoor and indoor games.
Yeah, but then the chess is played on the boxing ring.
Oh wow. Penalty
Oh
res. I mean like
no,
red
no,
card.
That's not a red card.
That's a
Come on,
red
that was
card.
a fair tackle.
That was me.
That was a fair tackle.
Oh
Yellow.
my god, that is so unfair.
That was a fair tackle. Come on.
Let's look at it. In what way?
No. No, that should have been a red because of the studs, probably. But yeah. I don't think FIFA recognizes studs up challenges.
Yeah. He didn't have to catch
But
it.
save. Come on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on.
Where is my right back?
Your right back is. Why did he have to shoot with his right leg? I thought he was going to take it on his left.
Ah, Baapre, so crowded.
Clear it. Clear it.
Oh, what a miss. I thought it was like going to the top corner or something.
No, no, that was quite far. Come on.
Football. And what a
The
miss.
fuck? Oh no.
What the hell? What the hell?
Great save by David De Gea.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that might have saved the match. That was literally a match saving. Like it was. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I need to score one more goal.
Oh,
Fuck yes, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep the ball.
ah,
Go on.
challenge, man.
Good, good tackle. Come on, man. 3 more minutes.
Ah,
2 more minutes.
that save won you the match, probably. Like the season, not
True.
the, okay, the match also. Yeah, there you go. Shit. Good, good season though.
Yes. Good season.
I think this is pretty fun.
Yes. Good comeback after that 7-0 whooping though. Like I lost the match 7-0
Yeah, and I'll
live on stream. Like Pandan knew me for like what 1-2 hours, and just think of the impression he has had on me after losing 7-0.
right. I guess it's time to end the stream.
Yep. Thank you guys, and thanks everyone who has been there watching so late at night. It means a lot. This was my first stream gaming, and we discussed a lot of tech topics and also a lot of fun topics in football and FIFA in general.
Yeah,
Thanks for watching, and do leave a comment if you want any such like for similar streams in the future, or if you want to play us using some specific teams.
yeah,
So yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty hard to convince me not to play with United and him to convince not to play with Bayern. So yeah.
yeah,
So thank you all for joining.
yeah, guys. Thanks for joining. I think it's not like we spoke as if you've been doing streaming for quite a while. Anyway,
Yeah.
cool. I'll end the stream now. Bye bye, guys.
Yep. Bye, guys.